Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about why Attack of the Clones is very, very underrated. Everyone hates it, but don't get me wrong, there is some bad stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, burning in a fire. Burning a fire. You suck. Die. Okay, let's move on from that. But also, Obi-Wan, I'm just going to say Obi-Wan carried that movie. He was so funny. Fun and funny. So he's funny. That's what it means. But he carried it. He made everything good. And also, all of the action sequences, just like the arena thing. But the Battle of Geonosis, that was so good. I mean, I couldn't do it better than that. With the Jedi coming in, and the clone troopers coming in, and all of the droids coming in, and all of the monsters, and all of that stuff. So let's talk about Padme. She sucks so much. Like, not just her, but Anakin too. But Padme just didn't have character. She was just a Senate. If you got rid of Padme from the entire movie, it would have been the best movie ever. But nope, gotta jam her in there. Just push her in there. Why? She sucked. Why did they put her in there? Nobody knows. Just they should have actually blew up Padme at the start of the movie. Like, I know it was for just show that someone was trying to kill Padme, but I mean, that only was the first part of the movie, and everything else just sucked. With Padme, without Padme, with Anakin, like, how does, I don't understand. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere. Have to do with anything. Like, oh yeah, you created probably one of the best memes of all time, but that's because it made no sense. And if I was Padme, I would just push Anakin off of the thing, especially when he says, I killed them, but not just the men, but the women and the kids too. Actually, I have an idea. Padme should have went with Anakin when he went to the Tusken Raiders, and then Padme got killed when they get caught, and then that leads, then just Anakin kills all of them. But I killed them all, but not just the men, but the women and the kids too. But nope, they have to jam into the movie. I understand they had to wait to the Revenge of the Sith to do everything, but I don't care. She absolutely sucked. Now, I want to talk about Count Dooku, because for some reason everyone's addicted with Count Dooku. I'm not that much of a Dooku fan, but, I mean, we didn't get enough of Dooku. I would have rathered him have more live action time. I haven't really watched the Clone Wars that much. I really have only watched the first episode. I have 9 weeks, 8 weeks. I need to start watching. There's 7 seasons. That's going to take a while. But we need more live action Dooku. I would have rathered Dooku be the main villain. Well, he is the main villain in Attack of the Clones. But I mean, they more were setting up Jango Fett instead of Count Dooku. I would rather it be Dooku, because him being a former Jedi is sick. And him being the apprentice of Yoda, and then him being the teacher for Qui-Gon is also very cool. I would have thought that Qui-Gon would have learned more lightsaber skills so he could actually kill Darth Maul, but that's a story for another day. But it would have been way better if he had more live action time. Let's talk about Yoda for 2 reasons. First thing, they actually kept Yoda was very good in this. Like, I prefer the sequels. Wait, no, the first movies, whatever. like Empire Strikes Back Yoda because he was nuts. But I also like Attack of the Clones Yoda because he was nuts, but he was also wise. Like, him jumping around was weird. Very weird. But the other reason why I want to talk about Yoda is because of CGI. I mean, Yoda was the only good CGI in the prequels. I'm just being honest. But the reason why I have Yoda's face right now is because, first thing, I don't want your eyes to bleed out right also. And the other reason is because that dude that Obi-Wan met in the start of the movie, I forget his name, so I can't really search him up, but yeah, I can't really search him up for a photo of him. I just remember that dude saying, Obi-Wan saying, "Hi," whatever his name is. "Hi, Greedo." It's not Greedo though, I know that. Also, there should be a bounty hunter show. Because, I mean, Boba Fett definitely failed at that. But I want a show, like, with Greedo and Cad Bane and everyone. It takes place in the Clone Wars. And, yeah, that would be kind of cool. Let's go back to Count Dooku for a second. In the duel that he had with Obi-Wan and Anakin, chef's kiss again. I'm giving too many chef's kiss. Mwah. Whatever. But they built him up to be this ginormous villain, and then in Revenge of the Sith they just decapitate him. That's actually kind of good to prove that Anakin actually did something in between the movies, because again, I did not watch the Clone Wars, and he definitely did a lot in that. You guys can have asked me a lot, please, to convince me to watch Clone Wars. I need to. The action of Attack of the Clones was just so good. Like, the duels weren't that good, but I mean, the action was good. I want a live action Clone Wars movie, because that would be kind of cool. I don't want a show because that would be way too hard, but just a movie. Like, maybe have the battle of... more in depth of the Battle of Geonosis. Or maybe we need a General Grievous story to figure out, like, where he came from. How did he become a human cyborg? And all of that stuff. But that's going to be it for today's video. If you agree with me, you should like and comment, and bye.